Can I talk about anything with my counsellor or psychotherapist? Yes, you can talk about anything. It's a confidential space for you to explore your worries or concerns. People can share sensitive information, resting assured that it won't be repeated beyond the counselling space. However, your therapist is bound by the law of the land. This means that in some cases they are legally obliged to report something if you disclose acts that are unlawful. These tend to involve serious crimes, for example, money laundering, drug trafficking, or acts of terrorism. In order to protect people's safety and well-being, a therapist may break confidentiality if they think you are going to harm yourself or others, or if you mention others that may be being harmed. Examples include imminent intention to take your own life, child abuse, abuse of vulnerable adults, kidnapping, murder. Counsellors may also break confidentiality if an organisational policy requires them to. So, counsellors are obliged to pass information on in some cases, but this is unlikely to happen for all crimes. For example, if you mention taking recreational drugs, your counsellor probably won't breach confidentiality for this. Details of the kind of things that a counsellor is legally obliged to report should be available in your contract or agreement. So it's always best to check with your counsellor. Who else will know about what I discuss with my counsellor? As a commitment to working safely and ethically, counsellors and psychotherapists have a regular supervision where details of therapy sessions are explored. Steps are taken to help to protect your identity in these sessions, and the focus is on how the therapist is working with you. So looking at their responses and competence rather than deeply analysing the content of what you have shared. Supervisors also work within ethical boundaries so that they work safely with information shared with them. Counsellors take confidentiality seriously, and many may not even acknowledge their clients if they bump into them in the street. So if that happens, they're not being rude. Their intention is likely to respect and protect. For example, if someone else is near and they know the counsellor, they may make the connection that you are their client. By refraining from approaching you in the street, your counsellor is also respecting boundaries. Crossing boundaries could result in discomfort and have a negative impact on you, the therapeutic relationship, and your therapeutic journey. Counselling should feel like a safe space for you to explore anything that is on your mind. You should feel as though you can trust your counsellor. I know this may be difficult for some and can take time, but eventually you should feel as though you can speak freely and openly with them. If you feel concerned about something that you may have shared with your counsellor, or if you're not sure about sharing something, then it's best to check any contracts and confidentiality agreements made, or have a chat with your counsellor or the service. Thank you. Take care.